You'll be taken. Open up for questions.
All right, how we doing?
Good.
Good to see you guys. Got about 150 snaps. We treated it just like a game. We kicked off at noon, just like our first ball game. The weather was very nice for our players. I can assure you of that. I wish it had been a little bit more tepid for us. But I thought our effort and our urgency was much better than Saturday. Our guys came out and with a purpose, and that was fun to watch. Disappointing, you know, we leave Saturday with no procedure issues, no self-inflicted penalties, as I say, and we come in here today, and I think we're all sides are lined up to all sides, or jumped all sides on defense multiple times, and some procedure issues offensively, and those are things that just goes back to focus. It goes back to focusing in, dialing in on what you got to do. We can't be a team with a bunch of self-inflicted issues. We had a year last year where we had 2 games of the 4 games we lost, where we lost some major yardage, hidden yardage in penalties, and that's something we talked about when the scrimmage was over, and just keeping your composure in some situations. But the effort and urgency was better, and they really responded to that, which was fun to see. We got about 150 snaps each. We had 3 groups get about 50 snaps apiece, which was good. The coaches were off the field, and that's the best way we can simulate the game as far as those things are concerned. I think on the injury front, we're really about the same as we've been. The only guy I would add, Shavis Dawkins, Saturday, got a high ankle sprain, and it may be a week or 2. So that's the only guy long term that I would add to the list. Disappointing for him. He was having a really good camp. He's a very dependable player at receiver, but he is a core special teams guy for us, and that's really hurt. We need some young guys to step up. But again, today I was very pleased with some of the intangible qualities we've got to have a good football team. And I think we continue in all 3 phases to make progress. And we'll watch the film this afternoon and tonight, and have an off day tomorrow. So they've grinded through a pretty tough 3 or 4 days here for us, and I've been proud of that. So I'll open up for any questions.
Raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you, David, first.
Well, we've heard a lot from offensive skill guys about the new up-tempo and all that. How is Donnell handling it as the point man of that up-tempo attack?
I think he's really developed to be our leader of our offensive line. I think that started in the summer, really, I guess I would say spring, and led into the summer. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of leading that group. And, you know, sometimes I get a bad view because I see everybody. I don't know that we had any procedure issues with our first group offensively. But I see a couple of issues with throughout our entire team, and it's an issue for everybody. But I've been really pleased with how he has played.
How are his snaps?
We're very good. We hadn't had any issues. We had a short yardage period in this portion of today, and we had an issue. I don't know that it was an exchange issue or not with the quarterback and running back, but there was an issue we got to look at.
Go back to the room, Joe.
Coach, after this scrimmage, do you feel like this team is maybe ahead of schedule as far as, you know, grasping everything that you guys are installing as far as like new players and the transfers, or you feel like they're kind of where you expect them to be at this point?
Probably about where I expected. I think it's a little frustrating at times, especially with young players, as we continue to install. They're swimming a little bit, but we can't hold back our entire football team because of some young guys. We've got to be able to teach them as best we can, continue to rep them. And again, our guys have been very receptive, top to bottom, and that's what I like. And they're all coachable. They have a coach-me-coach attitude, and that's been very, very positive of what I've seen in camp so far. We got to continue to install. We got, you know, we spent a lot of time the last 2 days on 1-minute situational, you know, field goal to win the game, a touchdown to win the game, and putting our kickers in stressful situations as well. So becoming a better situational team. I think our older guys are progressing that way because they're used to the installation and they're used to the situational things we do at practice. The young guys, I don't know, they're not as worried about situations right now. They're just wanting to line up, get their eyes in the right spots, and execute an assignment right now for a young player. But we understand that. And at the end of the day, we've got some talented young players that we've got to continue to bring on that can help our team this year.
Go to the right, Colin.
Coach, how pleased have you been with, I know they can't hit the quarterbacks, but how pleased have you been with the 4-man rush and maybe affecting how the quarterback is getting to his spot?
Well, again, we're better than we were last year, and we've made some improvements. Obviously, having Bryce back helps. You know, a guy that's got some edge presence. Danny Fennell's had a good camp. Brad Johnson's back healthy and gave some good looks today. I think we've done a better job of getting a push inside. whether it's Javon or Kier, Shamik's a guy that's we're gonna bump inside to get more speed on the field. So, you know, those are, you know, we're a work in progress, but we're better than we've been.
Coach,